time to hunt! where your pilot...
Are we there yet? You're in my way.
Oh, good to see you again.
I can't believe our application to open a pizza prestige club got approved so fast.
The Royal refused to speak with me until I solved the equation they gave me.
Tick-tock! Almost time to meet up with Mornier! Oh, I can't stop thinking about those Space Trek snacks! What is it gonna be, huh?
Last time, she crossed the back gate.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric graphic illuminator.
Ugh! The smells are all mixed together. It's kind of fishy.
So, it's true, huh?
It's a scientific breakthrough using do you also not like us? Increase the priority level of flavor optimization.
Hey, Tardy. How much power do
You could just ask her for help.
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the Research Institute by myself. You too.
I'm fine now, Mornay. Sorry to worry you. You must need to get back to the Space Trek Collective, right?
That's okay.
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
Transport me?
Winds of the wild. Oh, come.
Hover modules ready. Now, they're back to normal. Is my mentor. Try that again.
What are you...
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
Why don't you leave it to me? You just focus on what you're good at.
All right.
Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you two are?
Yes. And this is Rover, a senior professor at the Academy. We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules? What? How could she? I am deeply sorry. I should have taught her better. Whatever she has done, I offer my apologies to the Academy on her behalf. Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will pay for it myself.
Professor Mornier, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes, as my mentor just explained. She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using materials susceptible to void matter during field research.
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry. I have not studied at your Start Torch Academy. I'm not familiar with your terms.
Her demeanor changed just now. She's hiding something. Maybe more pressure. We need to understand the full scope of the robot's malfunction. We understand that this morning, it was you who helped Maya activate the robots and enable autorun.
Yes, exactly what my mentor said. Please, lead us to the site of the incident. Once we're there, I'll reconstruct the robot's actions from the trace evidence.
No, we can't. If the robot's path is traced, it will expose that thing. I am deeply sorry. Yes, help Maya activate the robots I did, but I can't remember the exact location. Please, you must return.
That's a void storm. How can this be? The collective hasn't received any recent warnings.
We need to ensure the safety of those here first. Questions can wait. Let's go.
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. We're in the void storm's range now. Check that your FCRs. Be careful. The exoswarm here have been contaminated. All targets in sight. There's something over there.
Down here. Some kind of weird device.
A device? Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady now. Looks like it was this. With this shutdown, the void storm is gone. No, I've just read a lot about this. From its structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and emit energy.
Blah! This is so stinky! Ugh. It smells just like that giant worm you...
Giant worm? Huh, I see. It's capturing...
Are we there yet?
Skin. You've seen one, so you've done some exploring already. Royan records state that So this device is for Seer Ingvar's. Mentor, what do you make of this?
You too.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Foreseer Ingvar.
Oh, guest from afar.
I don't want to go to the village school.
She cured Kuklo's upset stomach.
Friends, it is time we feast.
Where did Morley go? Another message. That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Mentor?
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. We should keep it up to prevent us from being exposed. Do you want to sit for a while? Oh, you noticed. They've been running all day, so their power is low. While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit, embarrassed having you see me like this. It doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile anymore. I can finally chase after what I really want. I love stars. Beneath Lahairoy's frostlands, the stars here are actually just lights created by atmospheric arrays. Once, someone put it like this to me. It's because we see the stars that humanity imagines what lies beyond the sky. Maybe the stars are humanity's muse. I think so too. But I also believe that reaching the stars isn't enough. There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and is more beautiful than the stars themselves. That's the dream I've carried all this time. And now, I'll use these 2 legs to take the first step. Exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multifaceted. It will follow a 3-stage activation protocol. There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer. Okay, little buddy. I'll wake him up now. Mentor, you're awake. Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Archer Woods. I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing the panic.
Children, and they're already at the
What is it that brings you here?
Energy consumption increasing. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
Be careful! Modules ready. Nearly tripped myself. Stars, hear my query. I found the device. It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Mode engaged. There are so many contaminated exoswarm here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had was incomplete. This could be the real deal. Nowhere to hide.
Attack formation. All targets in sight. Leave it to me. Guidance ready. Processing complete. Just like before. However... if this really was the work of Foreseer Ingvar, what would make him do something like this?
What's the matter, Mornier?
I really wish I could accomplish...
Are we there yet?
That must be the hero who stopped the destruction.
Hello, predicted one.
Are expecting you, as was predicted.
The dim light here. It's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt. My tacit mark. It's resonating with this star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you. Yes. With great reverence is your presence here met. Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds, and the light of the Heliogyre no longer flows. This is why I summoned you. You witnessed the void storm in Bjarta Woods, yes? The solace trees shield the woods from such storms. Yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. And so too, the Heliogyre. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the Heliogyre before the corruption could claim me. With the last of my strength, I turned the 6 stars to halt the Heliogyre and prevent the corruption spread. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, untouched by others, the Heliogyre would remain. No one, save for one. Correct. As one of the 6, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. But all I could do was send a Solaskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Solaskin had vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now aligned, and the Heliogyre turns once again. But the other 5 are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic 6. I have one final. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic 6 truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the highway sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with exoswarm aid. Yet the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the 6 wisest among us became the Heliotic 6. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the royal have walked the high road for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding. The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one.
Soon,
a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help. The rite of return, the ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. At this point, our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you to the new Federation.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just tell me what you need.
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you one last chance. There's the other visitor in Beata Woods now, correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Hover modules ready. Attack confirmed. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. It's a test. A terminal. The password can only be entered once. Efficiency first. All targets in sight. All units fire. Modeling complete. Guidance ready. Attack formation. Command mode engaged. This is a space trek code. Let's go, Mentor. We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxit has tricked Ingvar into working for them, but their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate. How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The Heliogyre's back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight. The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is
Preparing to open the energy output channel.
Waveform shows no anomaly.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration.
Core energy system operation normal.
Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Reprogramming ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%, 47%, 92%. Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hyvatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface.
At a time like this, adjust the measurement location. What about high-powered void matter? Sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings.
Leave it to me.
As expected. I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful. Assuming master control. Modeling complete. Command mode engaged. Authorizing maximum output. Nearly tripped myself. All targets in sight. Guidance ready. Processing complete. Modeling complete.
Swift and resolute.
Activating countermeasure. Cover modules ready. Guidance. trip myself. Order executed. Initiating criticality protocol. Leave it to me. Attack confirmed. Order executed. Correct. Deploying force field. All targets in sight. Attack confirmed. Stars, hear my queries. Locked in. Processing complete. Modeling complete.
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper.
Watch its position, Mentor. Some minor fixes will suffice. Power output affected. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance. Assuming master control. Authorizing maximum output. Attack confirmed.
You will obey.
Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Automatic concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
That light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the Space Trek Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't breach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find her. enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornier is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster.
Let's try out the Institute's new tech. So much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
This time, Mentor.
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
How wonderful. Beautiful.
Are we there yet?
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free! And the bad.
Are we there yet?
Let's go.
So, not bad, huh? Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future.
But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been, I just think, what a beautiful sight.
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Three days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch. We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornier brought back, we suspect it was an artificially induced void storm. And we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. Herson, I really can't remember anything.
You can relax. Professor Lucilla has already given you the clear. You're not a suspect. I'm just here for protective oversight. Acting as your personal bodyguard, you might say.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're here to protect me?
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be...
Who's that? Oh, never mind. No time to think. Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. Before I passed out, I saw myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears, but no matter, no matter. Oh, such a pity, though. With this piece expended, but that is a tale to be savored later. Right?
Mentor.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. My symptoms have stopped for now, but whatever drained my frequency is still somewhere in the High Roy. The only thing I haven't surveyed yet is the Exostrider out in the Frostlands. The Roy's Tri-Myth likely mentioned it. This lecture could be my chance to find it. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. leaving the past behind. Blue.
Be careful.
Solaskin. What could they be doing here?